Picture this, you find the perfect car, you take it for a test drive, and you're ready to buy. The salesperson smiles. Good news, if you finance through us today, we can give you a special promotional interest rate for under 2%. It sounds like a dream deal. Why bother going to a bank and why bother going to a broker when a dealer can wrap up all the finance right then and there? Well, as the old saying goes, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Dealerships aren't charities. If they're giving you rock bottom interest rates, they're clawing their money back somewhere else. Today, we're exposing the core traps of dealership finance. From the under 2% finance illusion, to the mysterious balloon payment, all the way through to restricted lending networks. So you don't get caught out. Now, to be clear, dealerships frequently run finance campaigns promising 0% all the way up to 2% interest. What they're doing here is separating the advertised rate from the comparison rate. The advertised rate is purely based on interest, but the dealer finance packages are notorious for piling on massive upfront administration fees, deal delivery charges, and ongoing monthly account keeping fees. If you look around the legality of what's required for a comparison rate, which factors the interest plus those fees, the true cost of the loan is often doubled or tripled to what is on the billboard. Furthermore, to actually qualify for these low rates, dealerships often enforce strict deposit conditions. You might be required to put down a massive 20 or 30% deposit. Even worse, they'll often refuse negotiations on the car. You end up paying top dollar for the car just to save a bit on the interest. The second major trap of dealership finance is the fact that they can manipulate your loan structure. To protect themselves on low interest deals, finance managers will often squeeze you into a much shorter loan term, like 2 to 3 years, instead of the standard 5 to 7. To prevent the monthly payment from becoming completely unaffordable over such a short time, they reduce the mandatory balloon payment. This means they take a massive portion of the car's total cost, say $15,000 or $20,000, and freeze it. You don't pay it off during the loan, instead it sits there accumulating until the very last day of your contract. When the loan ends, you're suddenly hit with a giant lump sum. If you don't have 20 grand sitting in your bank account, you're forced to either trade in the car, sell it, or take out another loan just to pay off the old one. A standard independent car loan gives you the flexibility to choose your own terms and completely avoid the balloon payments if you want to own your car outright. Now, we need to talk about the showroom squeeze. Dealership finance managers are highly trained to increase their profit margins by using add-on products. Once you agree to the finance, they will likely encourage you to look at some extended warranties or potentially some car protection packs. Because it rolled into your weekly payment, it feels like a small change, but you're essentially paying compounding interest on overpriced extras for the next few years. And finally, you have to really look at who's lending you the money. A specialized finance broker has access to dozens of banks and lenders to find a match for your financial profile. Look, dealership finance is not inherently evil. It's incredibly fast and convenient, especially if you want to buy the car and drive away with it that afternoon. But convenience comes at a cost. If you want the power to negotiate the lowest price on a car, shop around for competitive interest rates without hidden fees, or set up loans that match your budgets without a surprise balloon payment at the end, an independent car loan is going to give you most of that control. Before you step into a dealership, please do your homework so you hold all the cards when you go shopping for your new car.